Hi guys. So I made it okay to the extended stay in Westboro. Like I said, I only plan on being here for one night, and I'm hoping tomorrow when I go to the P.O. box and check my mail that I'll have my unemployment debit card and that I can book a month at the extended stay in Peabody. I wish I could have stayed at the extended stay in Peabody because obviously Um, it would have been a lot easier, but you know, the rate that Westboro had was like a lot less money. And right now, since money is so tight, um, it was in my best interest to just stay in Westboro for one night, and then, when I get more money, I can, go back to Peabody and whatever. But this is it. This is like the last money that I'm like, I can't talk. This is it. All my money is gone. I cannot afford almost anything right now, Um, and yeah, like this is the one night that I can afford, and after that, I don't have anything else. So it's so important for me to get that debit card tomorrow. Because if I don't, then I will be street homeless because I don't have any money. And I hope to God that doesn't happen. At least I know that I'm getting unemployment and some income is coming my way and everything. And, and I have snacks. Um, yeah, I have plenty of snacks to eat and everything. It's pretty tight now because I had to drive to Westboro. So, the money, a lot of my money will go to gas just to go back, to drive to Revere and everything. So, it really that debit card really needs to be there tomorrow. It's like a matter of life and death. Um, you know, but I've been used to that, spending like my last penny for a hotel stay because it's still the safest route to go. Even if I am just eating snacks for a day, you know. Um, but again, if anybody can send me money through my GoFundMe or Venmo, that would be greatly appreciated. And other than that, I've been okay. Once I left the extended stay in Peabody, I just hung out at the Framingham Library a couple of hours. And then after that, I went straight to the hotel, and it worked out very nicely. And, basically tomorrow I'm just going to check out at 11 and then head to the post office and hope for the best. There's really not much more to talk about. Like I said, I just hope that I can secure housing. I'm incredibly thankful that I've been able to secure housing for about 3 months now with the PFMLA check. I made it last that long, and I'm glad I did because obviously I don't want a repeat of the spring. So I'm so happy that money lasted as long as it did, and I was as frugal as I could be to make it last, yeah. And I continue to post videos about the Massachusetts attorney strike, and normally I stay away from politics. Like, I don't talk about politics at all, and but what happened to me, I filed a motion with the court and asked to have legal representation because a lot was going on in my housing case, and I knew that laws were being broken, but they didn't allow me to get a lawyer. They denied my motion. And so when I see on the news about, Massachusetts attorneys being on strike, and people with criminal offenses not having lawyers to represent them. To me, that definitely caught my attention. That was to me like, oh wow, that's really terrible and very unconstitutional. And I felt that what happened to me was unconstitutional. I don't think I should have ever been evicted from my apartment, and I strongly believe if I had any lawyer to represent me that I would not be homeless today. And, I was evicted March 26th, and here we are in August, and I'm still homeless. And that makes me really sad. And the discrimination complaint against CMS Partners was dismissed. I'm still glad that I made that complaint, that there's a record of it. The Massachusetts Commission Against Discrimination is a free service, so, it's not like I went out and paid for a private lawyer, because I don't have that kind of money, obviously. And so it was what was given to me, and it really wasn't like a lawyer to help me with housing. It was someone to go out and investigate what CMS Partners did to me as far as shutting off my water, which they did, and I had the emails to prove it, and I put it on social media, and I provided a lot of documentation to the Mass Commission Against Discrimination, and they still dismissed that complaint. And and they were ready to dismiss that complaint on March 20th, which was 6 days before I became homeless. So it was just it's terrible, but that's why I go to social media, because the system has failed me, and at least I can expose it on social media. And, hopefully in the near future, I could get a lawyer and really talk to them about what CMS Partners did to me. I hope that is a future goal for me. It's just, but that's like the situation that I ended up in. I didn't have a lawyer, so the court was able to do whatever they wanted to me. I hate to say that, but that's exactly what happened. It was unconstitutional, and it was inhumane. And I'm not going to stop telling my story, and I'm not going to stop fighting against these injustices. So thank you guys for listening. Enjoy your night.